Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are in the Blue Mage stand, and we are getting ready to talk to you. So one thing with the Blue Mage that I noticed, it doesn't give you a sub quest below the main story quest. So if we go down here to this one that says Align Attitude up in the top left corner, or Align Attire, you go to Blue Mage, it doesn't have it. That's like I wouldn't say a bug, but maybe an oversight. But anyway, let's get to it. Maudin Latul Ja. Blue Gold. Latul Ja seems positively perturbed. Uh-oh. Could be going wrong. Sick man, something terrible happened. Mart almost killed. Uh-oh. We told Martin he worked too hard, that he should rest. But he got he not listened. He wanted medical care for Wallaby, but now he one who need help. Of course, Martin cannot train you. Latuja want to help, but Martin's such a great teacher that no one could possibly replace him. Is that what you were about to say? Uh-oh. Aha! Please excuse my little jest. I was as sorry as anyone to hear that my old friend had fallen foul of some sick beast. In fact, I came to offer my services. I expect that Martin neglected to mention that I too am a blue mage. We both studied under the reliquary as part of our research. Side note, he did tell me, while I am not one to boast, I should point out that I took the art like a fish to water, while he floundered. Why should I speak true? You can learn much from Boss Track. Yes, with Martin bedridden, it would be a shame for his prodigy to be left without a mentor. And as his friend, overseeing your training is the least I can do. I'll be waiting for you at the horizon's edge. All right, horizon's edge it is. There we go. Revenues with Watchbots in Horizon's Edge and complete the training exercise. Here's Horizon. You're going to teleport on over. And let's jump on the mounts. And away we go. Zoom out a little bit. Go. Oh, where did he get this big thing from? Oh, don't let the Agitech fool you. I have no connection to the Empire. Well, not a direct one at least. My company carries out work at the beryllium processing plant run by Adamajahar and Sons Mineral Depot. Perhaps some of it ends up in Imperial hands. Perhaps not. As for this vanguard, it was abandoned by the Garleans outside of Castra Meridian. Seems like the perfect opportunity to learn something of their technology. So I had it restored. Ever since we finished gleaning all we could from it, it's been collecting dust. So I have no qualms about letting you smash it to pieces as part of your training, assuming you're up to the challenge. Oh, I'm ready. Just gonna do a water cannon on it. Watch this. Boom. One water cannon. How about another water cannon? We'll phase them. Ooh, that's some good stuff. Oh, I didn't even have my little helper out. Oh, dang it. That sucks. So, you have rudimentary understanding of blue magic. But have you considered how, nay, whether it serves you? Well, there is one thing I know that Martin, at least, has yet to realize. The age of the sword and sorcery is coming to an end. Surely you have seen the power of the Garleans well. Their technology continues to advance, while we Azorians cling to our ancient ways. For now, we are able to keep the Empire at bay, but for how much longer? I am not the only one who feels this way. There are those who seek to develop airships and engines of war to combat the Imperial threat. It will not be long before the Garlean Company deploys Magitech units of their own on the front lines. Even so, the most advanced weaponry will be worth little more than scrap metal without a steady supply of beryllium. As we speak, the Garleans and the Immortal Flames are fighting to claim the supply in Northern Thailand. What I'm trying to tell you is that people like Martin waste their time on worthless relics of the past, fail to see the bigger picture, utilizing cerulean. If you ever decide you want to make a real difference in the world, I could use someone like you. So there's no need to rush. So just give it some thought. Anyway, I think that's enough for one day. Let us return to Odal. Alright, go back to Uda. Oops, I was just there. Away we go. And we wanted to go to the, I think, Weavers, I think it was. Yes, yes it was. Look at that. I have to say, I'm surprised that you made so much progress with someone like Martin as your mentor. Speaking of which, since he's still confined to the infirmary, your next training session will be. Boy, what do you think you're doing? Watch the track? Martin, this room tells you to stay in bed. I'm fine. True, I'm still hurts to walk and breathe. But how can I lie there when my apprentice is trying so hard to earn his spot next to me in the arena? You needn't worry about Tickman. Even without your guidance, he's well on his way to becoming a competent blue mage. Actually, while you're here, there's something I wish to discuss. A proposition. I heard about the lengths you are going for the sake of the Wallachui. Why didn't you come to me? For what? You'd only laugh in my face as soon as you realize there's no money in it. Or have you forgotten what happened when our research fund got cut? All of a sudden, you couldn't give a twin's R's about blue magic and the people who shared their homes with us. That's hardly fair, Martin. How could I carry on without bankrupting myself? Make no mistake, I'm as grateful to Wellesley as you are. We may have gone our separate ways, but there's never been any bad blood. Seeing you, seeing as you're in no position to help anyone from your sick bed, I'd say that letting me lend a hand is your best option. I suppose you've got a quicker we can produce the medicine, the more lives we'll save. My resources, I'll be ready. It'll be ready in no time. All right, Boss Tracks. We'll do things your way. I'm glad we could see eye to eye for a change. Once we have a large enough shipment, I'll deliver it in person to the wallet. Just don't bugger it up, you hear? You can count on me, Martin. There's a lot at stake here, and I intend to see this through. I have a few arrangements to make first, but I'll come by for the formula once I'm done. Till then, you should get some rest. I have a feeling he's going to take the medicine over there and sell it to him. Try to make a profit. You know, I never thought he'd raise a finger to help anyone but himself. Maybe he does have a shared trait of decency after all. I hope he hasn't been putting any funny ideas into your head, though it still seems strange that he's shown an interest in your training in the first place. What's in it for him? I'm probably just overthinking it, as per usual. I suppose it's my fault for not being there for you, and you won't find anyone besides me, of course, more qualified to teach blue magic. Unless you fancy making the trip. The new world, that is. One thing I can do is tell you which spell you should be learning next. It's called Glower, one of my personal favorites. If you can master this, I reckon you'll be ready to enter the mass carnival. Best of luck, man. I should go back to bed if I want these wounds to heal. Since I won't be up and about for a while, you should continue to follow a two jaws lead for now. And blue gold is complete. And it is quest complete. Now I guess I need to learn what is that? Blue gold? No. Where is it? Something to they'll be learning called glower. Glower. Do I have it? I'm looking right now. Alright, so I do not have glower. So I'm gonna go look it up and try and figure out where to get this spell called glower. Alright, so let's see what type of totems we got. Guard totem. Ooh, restorative. Can I get? I can get them. Awesome. Let's see what these totems do. Totem. Where did they go? One. Mighty Guard totem. An intricate carved wooden totem imbued with the secrets of a protective technique. Alright, so we learned Mighty Guard, which is number 2. Off Guard, Mighty Guard. Reduce damage taken by 40% while reducing damage dealt by 70%. Increasing enemy generation and prevent casting interruptions. Damage taken. Okay, is this like... Oh, that's a perma buff. So that makes me like a tank. Oh, I didn't know I could become a tank. That's interesting. Okay. What's my other totem? Right there, White Wind Totem. Action learned. We learn White Wind. Restores own hit points and the hit points of all nearby members. Amount equal to your current hit point. Oh, interesting. That's a big old heal right there. If I do this one, so I can heal. Oh, that is the powerful heal right there. All right, well, that's going to end it for today. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to go look up this spell I need and try and acquire it so we can do this next quest. So, until next time, y'all take care.